Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ian from SavvyZen.com. Please subscribe to the channel for daily videos, daily articles, and daily asana videos. So, self-imagination in yoga. This is a topic that's been really churning my mind lately and expanding my horizons with what we can do with yoga. So, the first question is, what do we need to do to validate ourselves as a yogi? I see many different dichotomies for validation right now. And remember, none of these are real. None of these you actually have to do none of these to make yourself a yogi. So we have the hippie side. We have the long hair. We, maybe do some drugs. Maybe you go to the music festivals or whatever festivals, hula hoops, and you're doing yoga and you do acro yoga. You would do whatever. And yes, I'm stereotyping, but these are models. Then on the other side of that dichotomy, we have the rich yogi who goes to the best studio in town, has the best clothes, is there for this beautiful workout, and really takes a very more serious point of view about it all. Then on the more educational side, we have the classical yoga point of view with the gurus from India. Or then the more modern side of the dichotomy is the social media stars, the people who are more self-imagining a new reality of yoga for themselves. But what do I need to do? And that's the problem with titles. What do I need to do to validate myself as a yogi? Do I have to be flexible? Do I actually have to even do asana? Do I have to meditate? Do I have to do pranayama? What do I have to do to be an Ashtangi? Do I have to do a certain sequence 6 days a week and with all these different rules? What if I break one rule? Am I not an Ashtangi? When does the line... there is nothing that we need to do to validate ourselves as yogis. And our future is determined on how we self-imagine ourselves, and more importantly, how the influencers in yoga self-imagine our future. I am getting a lot of this from Native American literature. There's a great book called The Truth About Stories by Thomas King. And he talks about how he felt like, as a Native American, he had this huge revelation that he just felt like entertainment, that the Native American in the early 1900s and mid-century was depicted as this either savage or this noble shaman. And you had all these things in Hollywood and all these ideas, but at the end of the day, none of those things were really what he was, or really represented his community and what he knew. But I guess he felt the need, along with many others, to dress a certain way or be a certain way to validate himself as a Native American. You don't need to validate yourself. And when you apply this, you don't need to validate yourself as a yogi. Our self-imagination of our future needs to be larger than teaching basic yoga. It needs to expand across all borders, across all structures. It needs to move beyond India and LA and Florida and New York and whatever other cultural yoga hub, and transcend into a place where us as a community of yogis can change global consciousness. And people are saying that there's this huge enlightenment movement and people are waking up. However, I think there's a my enlightenment movement. I think people have discovered how to meditate and how to feel good about themselves. But where is that creation? Where is the restructuring of the norms and boundaries that our society is keeping us in? The yogi is one, like the poet, that can transcend objective logic and different sides and sit with their intuition and a higher power that helps guide them to what is right and wrong and to deeper emotions. And they express those emotions. The yogi is here to simulate, to, go deeper and express and with social media right now, with millions of people contributing to the worldview of yoga, which is, just do asana and just whatever's going on, I don't see it heading in a direction that's going to change global consciousness. And that's an opinion, but social media is a void. Going and having a guru and not listening to your own heart and not searching on your own path and taking things from everybody and creating your own system is a trap. So our self-imagination is vital. And right now I'm in a mode where I'm out here studying different things. I've been avoiding going to yoga studios because I'm trying to create, and I'm reading yoga books and everything, I'm trying to create in my own head what yoga actually is without all this stuff, without any outside pressure or influence. That vision is going to help a lot more people and go a lot deeper than if I just did what everyone else did, but just got a little bit better, or just was worse than everyone else. If I just followed a system and I was a disciple, or like I was the new leader, I mean, that's the same thing. And if a large majority of yogis develop their own system and their own imaginative energy, the whole definition of yoga would change. And the one rebuttal is, well, if everyone did that, we wouldn't have anything. Everyone would be these independent people. No. Well, if that happened today and we were in the same structures we are in, yeah, things would not work out very well. But during that process of us all awakening, we're going to restructure yoga. Barriers and everything's going to come down. It's like, it's silly. People, yeah. There's an article on savvyzen.com. The link is in the bio. I just wanted to go into this. I'm going to be going into this a lot more. So have a good day.